Yo, what's up everybody? RobotVice here. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a Techies commentary. I know you guys, that's pretty much why everybody's here. That's why 90% of you subscribe to my channel. So here you go. I played him earlier, um, actually this morning or early afternoon. Um, I played him as position 4, and honestly, I've been really struggling with this hero recently. I don't think. Well, I have a bunch of different accounts, but I guess not so bad here. But on another account, I've lost some games with them, I guess. And I've been struggling figuring out what to do. I was trying out Tranquils still a bit, but this game I felt like I went the right item build, and you can see it here. Yeah, this was the longest pause. Alright, so we start off here, and we tell Winter Wyvern to come top with us because there is kill potential. And this Snapfire just falls for this bait way too hard and dies. But Tiny gets the first blood without having to get a skill. Pretty good. But anyways, I'm just going to be rushing a Soul Ring. Brought out some more regen. Make sure you get a salve. So he pops meta right away. There isn't much we can actually do. Make sure everything's working properly. Alright, seems good. And I jump in and deny myself. I force out a salve, and I needed to go to base. So I come back, and I need to be a bit more careful with my blast off, as my TP is now on cooldown. And I'm not going to say I played this game perfectly. I honestly probably didn't play that optimal. I think that's okay. I think that's how you say it. But I think I had a pretty big factor. I was a pretty big factor in this game, and I used my mines, I think, aggressively enough to push the game forward. So what do you guys think? This Zeus maxed arc lightning. So here you see I uh, get the blast off here. We get the Terror Blade. Tiny just goes 1-1, so we definitely have the magic damage to just burst him. So we do that, and I run over to get the creeps. But then we pause, and I somehow decide not to take aggro of the creeps. But anyways, this Zeus maxes arc lightning, and he is like 414 or something. And you'll see at some point in this game, you're going to see I look at it, because he just has lightning bolt level 1 at like 10 minutes or something. It's pretty crazy. I haven't seen that before. So I have my Soul Ring now, and I pretty much tell Tiny whenever he wants, like, the Snapfire walks up too far, we just kill them. And they end up turning here, so I drop a mine, and Suicide, we kill the Terror Blade, so I'm not sure he's not happy because he just popped meta. So my game's going great. And Zeus asked me to help him secure the runes, so I ran to top rune here, but it was just unlucky that it was bottom. So I put a mine down and walked back. I debated whether going and mining to the right of the mid tower to help Zeus from the Pudge ganks, but Snapfire just feeds here, or not really. Actually, this was pretty pog. We'll go back. So we go in here, and I know it's probably not enough damage to that level 1 blast off, but I use a Fairy Fire, and I bait him back into this perfect proxy mine he can't see. I try to stack there. I think I got one of them. I put down some proxy mines here in case someone card support or the other mid laner tries to come up and take our bounties. We just see Snapfire again, so we get another free kill. Tiny Techies is pretty strong still. I see this guy get gone on, but there's nothing I could do. I could like maybe Soul Ring and TP, but my blast off's on cooldown. There's literally nothing I could do to help him. And I wish someone was able to help him there. Because this Wind Ranger was pretty big. It was a pretty close game. But another blast off. We get him. And I'm just going, I pick up a casual Windlace and I'm going straight into Arcane Boots next. I'm only level 4 right now, but I just try to go mess with this Terrorblade a little bit. Just check him out. Apply somewhat pressure. And ooh, this tower is already so low because they abandoned this lane so quickly. And every time the Snapfire showed, we just punish him, so he's 0-4. Pretty nice. I'm trying to get level 5 here as soon as possible. I see Zeus being gone on again, so I TP, even though looking back, look how close I am. I want to see this actually, because imagine I just didn't TP here and I just ran towards the Wind Ranger. You're going to see what happens. So I see them getting gone on, but I'm right here. I could have definitely like cut her off. Look at this. It's so sad. That was a bad play, but sometimes you can't tell exactly what way someone's going to go. But Tiny goes in super deep here, and looks like he lives, and my team is just diving like crazy at 8 minutes in the game, and it was pretty insane. But anyways, I deny myself and get the hell out of there. Lifestealer's just farming away. Tiny's top net worth. And I actually am really under-leveled at the start of this game. Because I actually don't get the tome. This Wyvern ends up playing... Oh, you're going to see. I basically played position 5 in this game. I'm not going to show it. I'm not going to show you guys and spoil it for you. But anyways, this Zeus gets hooked here, and I go in and blast off. I only hit 1, and there's 4 of them here. And we get a big bait. We end up going down, but we take down 2 of them. This ends up happening. So I TP back mid, level 5. Actually, no, I don't. I TP top because I see everybody TPing mid. And I'm thinking in my head, like, this is so bad. Like, everybody's just going mid, back and forth. And there's just nobody top claiming this free farm coming in. So I just TP'd there because I didn't get the tome as well. The Winter Wyvern just ends up rushing an Orchid. Pretty good stuff. But anyways, I get my level 6 and I'm closest to mana boots. So that's the life. I'm starting to put down some mines in this area because I'm carrying some mana regen. And I'm thinking maybe the Terrorblade will play greedy enough to go into these, but I'm not sure if these ever become useful. And I'm pinging the Lifestealer like, hey, we can go in here. And I think I messed this up really bad. Don't watch this. Actually, no. I think he was just really late. He was just like farming these creeps instead of running at this Terrorblade, which... I'm not sure if that's the right play or not. Tiny gets gone on mid. He's done. I pick up my Arcane Boots, and I'm just going to try to get some more mines down before I go suicide. I'm not sure what happens here. Oh, watch this. He infests me, and because I've been playing so much Custom Hero Chaos, I had auto attack turned on always because I used that in Custom Hero Chaos to kill the creeps. It actually it messed up this kill for me because I just like panicked after I right clicked randomly because I'm not used to that setting being on. And I blast off it and I miss. This guy just has drums and he runs away and he gets out. I end up just TPing away. Luckily I scare her off with some mines, I guess. But yeah, that's what happened, I swear. Anyways, I find this mango tree sitting in the stash, grab some mangoes, and I'm on the way. Some insane shit going on top right now, and I'm just trying to chill. I keep telling my team bait back to the mines, like if they just back up a little bit and take the fight on the low ground there, I have a bunch of mines, that's what they're set up for, but it doesn't happen. So I start putting some defensive mines mid, just because I know that's really what they want if they're not going bottom, which I don't know why they refused to go bottom for so long. Or did they already take the tower? No. So I ate some mangoes, and I'm getting some more defensive mines around mid, but they just rarely came over in this area at all. And I guess, I'm not sure. They were just playing so scared. They were playing really defensive, and I rarely got any mine kills on our side of the map in this game, I think. So anyways, we take a smoke because this Tiny was kind of pushing the issue. And he ends up like finding this guy, but people decommit. And I was just like, this seems really bad. I see they have a ward on the high ground here. He denies it like an asshole. Don't you? Oh, there's nothing worse as a support, especially he just comes and kills that ward too. I had to take that one. That hurt my soul. So I'm just going Ags now. I think this is probably the best build. I think just getting the damage out there, and you're able just to do so much, especially once you have the mine sign online. You can take like early high ground pushes. You'll see. I use it, I think, pretty aggressively this game. So fight breaks out here, and it's just terrible. This Zeus just walks in and gets sundered. They end up walking over some proxy mines. I get a double kill. Terrorblade is walking away, but ends up getting killed as well. So, okay, they actually did walk in that mine territory. I see this Snapfire, and I just blast off in, and he's just dead too. Pretty wild stuff. But my mana, I felt like with Mana Boots and Soul Ring was pretty sustainable. Putting my mines, as long as I always buy a lot of clarities, but I think even with the clarity nerf, this mine stack here I really liked, but the problem is with the Terrorblade. And I end up blast offing in on this Terrorblade, and we take him down here. So that's a really big kill for us. I just TP back to base, and there were so many mangoes this game. No one was picking them up besides me, I swear. You'll see. So anyways, Wyvern's doing God's work down bottom, defending the tower. But he goes for a bold TP, and he's out of there. Almost has his Orchid, though. You hate to see it. I swear, I'm having such a hard time playing the role that I want to in this, playing like the normal games instead of the role queue. Lifestealer just runs in here against this Wind Ranger and just dies. I kind of waste Blast Off, but I just wanted to make sure she died. Eat some more mangoes. I'm putting some mines down bottom here. I was just doing that so I could safely farm in this area. I put a ward here, so I see this Pudge and dodge the hook. And I'm putting another mine stack here. I like this one, but sadly I don't think it got used either. I had a lot of blast off kills. Oh, so this Veno is sitting here forever. And just like defending this mid tower, it's 20 minutes now. But we end up taking a smoke, I think. Eventually. And we take him down and get the tower, I think. I see a bunch of farm up top, and no one's in the area. So I sprint up here and get my Techies farm on. I used Blast Off, which was kind of greedy because you're going to see now we're going to go for this smoke. But I'm not going to have Blast Off, so is this even a good smoke? Probably not. I run up here and put a mine down. His illusions were clearing my minds a bit. The problem was people think Terrorblade is such a good counter to Techies. It's just not. Because he's just all magic. I don't know. They think the illusions, the illusions do counter it a bit, but it really is like one of my favorite heroes to play against now. So I'm putting some more mines on this side, more aggressively, thinking Terrorblade might walk up past these, but I don't think he ever does. So we end up just backing again. Pudge has a fucking blink dagger. Still doing my thing up here. I want to make sure this stack is enough mines to kill someone, so I think it is like 5 or 6 or 7. I want to make sure it's enough to kill a Terrorblade, basically. See, this Venom's still sitting here. I can't believe it. And Wyvern is just deep. I just ended up denying this DD rune because I figured that nothing was going to happen here. These guys were really forcing some bad plays, I think. My Tiny was kind of forcing some shit, I think. Honestly, it kind of worked out at the beginning, but it started falling off immediately. So this is where we call to kill the Veno finally. After 24 minutes. And it's right at the bounty timing too. So they end up going here. They end up going even deeper here. I can't believe it. He's got the Orchid now, so. I think I put down, I try to get down a mine stack here. Which I think this is a really good spot if you ever are able to take this area and they don't have a ward on this high ground. This area seems really nice to put a mine stack here, obviously, but if you're ever in that position. These guys end up getting messed up here. But they end up bursting the Terrorblade. Wyvern gets denied. Zeus ends up getting hooked. Oh, but the Lifestealer saves him. Alright, so my team is owning. But it's all because we set up the Tiny nice top. So the reason I'm doing this, guys, is because I played this game and I was listening to like copyrighted music. And not that I don't really get any money from YouTube, so I don't really care about monetization. It's that sometimes with certain songs, the regions get blocked, and certain regions and some people can't watch the videos for some songs are in there. So that's why I'm just sitting here with no music, talking about whatever I want to talk about, basically. Because I just wanted you guys to be able to see this game, but I couldn't upload it directly from the stream. I see Terrorblade here, but this is not nearly enough mines. He has a Scotty, drums. He's really tanky. Lifestealer's like begging everyone to come Roche, but no one really is. I get down another nice mine stack here. Someone asked, Tiny asked for the quickening charm, and then I don't think he ever actually took it. So you see all the mangoes still here, so I grabbed 7 mangoes. It was a good day for mangoes. So I'm trying to set up for the next bounty runes. I think we know the Terrorblade's over here. Now they kind of know I have mines there. Yeah, so this ends up being a shit show again. We had a really hard time, like, initiating on them, I guess. I nab up the tome. Grab the quickening charm back. Push some waves. Trust me, guys, this game is not over, okay? Don't think that this is a stomp, because it is a stomp right now, but there's some mega throws starting now. No, I live here just fine. The Snapfire throws. So I put down the mine sign, 31 minutes. And I'm just telling the team, as long as we're pushing high ground, and I did take the 40 move speed talent and the 20% magic resist this game. I'm still not really sure what I think is best. You can see I'm waiting for the creep wave here. Nah. Tiny just kind of goes in here, even though this guy has BKB. But this Lifestealer actually heals so much. I didn't know it healed that much. Now I'm running for the creep wave. Terrorblade is finally coming back now. Wind Ranger has buyback. So I'm just trying to get down mines here on my sign. Tiny ends up like searching for this Pudge. And then Wyvern gets fucking hooked. Nice Orchid though. But he's still dead. Oh yeah, it's real bad. I'm like, bait them back to the mines. Bait them back to the mines. Oh dude, look at this. Lifestealer's just done for. And I see them come up. Only Terrorblade and Pudge walk over, so I do blow up the Terrorblade, which is really good for us. And I end up going Force Staff immediately after, just because we really needed one for situations like when you get hooked and stuff. So I thought it was a good item this game. But yeah, so we have a really hard time going high ground against these guys. The Snapfire has Ags, Pudge has Hook. Force a BKB here off Wind Ranger. But this was a pretty saucy game. So I did play like... I probably could have more money, but I really did. I bought a lot of support items this game. Bought a lot of wards and sentries. But I think that's okay in some cases, I guess. But I would like to see what it would be like with like maximum potential. But I got a good ward sound for us. I'm not sure. It probably is. Probably best if Techies does buy it, probably. I mean, these are really the only 3 items you really need. I end up just going Hex next. I think it is going to be really nice against the Wind Ranger and instant disable, obviously. So they try going on me, but we're all good. I mean, yeah, like they played so passively. The Terrorblade played really safe, and I really could never. We started looking for him here. I never really could get very many mine kills. I think Winter Wyvern got. I don't even know what he was doing actually. And Lifestealer's like still in right now. I put a mine into Roche. I think it's important just to have one in there to scout it out. I don't think I have any actually kills, like enough mines to kill anybody up top anymore. But I see them start walking up here, and again, it's like they just know. Snap. Oh, I guess he just put a sentry down. That's pretty normal. Oh, look at this. This Tiny took the. Look at this. This Tiny took the toss requires no target talent. He literally could have just blinked here and tossed him back to the mines, but for some reason he doesn't think about that. He's just standing here watching him, and then ends up just blinking in and going on him like this. Holy shit. So anyways, that happens. I'm starting to put more mines down to secure Roche. That's our next objective, is just putting as many mines as I can around the Roche pit. You can see. Pretty nice. I think that's really one nice advantage of having Techies, obviously. I'm running bottom here just because I know there's some farm coming in and I'm close to my Hex. And I really want the Hex because it just... Basically at that point you like don't really need as many clarities anymore on Techies. Hex just gives you so much mana regen. So I run up aggressively here, and I put down a ward immediately. They actually have a ward watching me, I think. Where did I see that? There's one right here. That's not good. So I'm almost 25. Once again, I put down the mine sign, and I'm like, let's try to defend this mine sign while we have this top wave here. Tiny jumps a little bit. Somehow Lifestealer gets jumped there. If Wind Ranger BKB'd, she might have been able to kill him, but I hex her. This Pudge's hook hit rate is not great. Our whole team is backing, so I'm putting some more defensive mines, but I can't get any more on the high ground because Lifestealer ran mid. He just runs in mid here. He just gets his Aegis lost. He was definitely lost in the sauce a bit. So he just dies with Aegis. Instead of, I don't know why we didn't just stay top, but... So I see that they're all running mid, and I see my team's going to start backing. So I start running over to this tier 3. And I end up blowing up, oh shit, I should watch. This is pretty important too. So they actually do end up running. I maybe could have killed that Venom. I don't even think I saw these mines. But anyways, Terrorblade runs up here for the Illusion Rune. Wind Ranger goes too. And I blow them up a little bit. Terrorblade just ends up dying. They're blowing up my mines mid. But at the same time, I finish off this tier 3 tower. Just doing my classic ratting before I'm even 25. I start running towards mid. I see that they smoke. I realize they're probably on the defensive, but we end up backing off. I grab Boots of Travel now because I know I'm going to want them. Because I know this is the kind of game. This is at this point is when I decided whether or not I'm going the 251 damage talent or the Mines move speed, and it was just instantly 251 damage because I have to actually finish this game by ratting because I don't trust my team anymore to actually do it. So I think if that kind of that's how you make your decision, right? If you think you need to split push, then take the damage. If you're playing a super defensive and you think you need like big kills to win the game, then the Mines and Moose Seed being able to stack the proxies is pretty good for like those big pickoffs. It's the difference. So, anyways. They end up taking some really terrible fight again. Up here in the top right. Wyvern buys back. Lifestealer dies. I blast off mid. Kind of show that I kind of show that there's a mine stack there by putting one there, maybe. But maybe they think it's just a casual one. But I didn't really care. I just wanted to kill the creep wave. So I get the top wave now. Kind of forcing them to come back and Snapfire. What a god. He just demined everything. So he finally buys a gem just now, it seems. There's 5 alive, none showing, but I end up running I end up running up and trying to do a little damage. So I know that Pudge TP'd back now. So I'm telling the team, hey, we can defend. Pudge is not there. But this is when the game's looking pretty bad. Like I said, this wasn't just a stomp. This was a huge sauce fest. So they're going for the racks, but Wyvern hits a great curse here. Takes out the Wind Ranger, and she has no buyback. Ends up firing Venno in. And yeah, Zeus is up in 15. Lifestealer's up now, and we defended the racks. Look at all these mangoes, man. I buy the Mask of Madness, and I'm like, alright, this is still breaking out up top. I'm moving in. I'm 25. I got the Mask of Madness. Terrorblade's TP gets canceled. As soon as I see the Snapfire, now as soon as I see the Vino, I decide, alright, it's time to get back. It's not worth dying. But the team is like, I think the Lifestealer is like trying to push mid right now, which is probably the right play. But I'm telling them if they go mid that I can take top just by my normal split push stuff. But Lifestealer just runs up the high ground. Good stuff, good stuff. And he ends up infesting and living barely, it seems. And my first priority is to get this creep wave cleared top. Because I just want to keep this lane pushed in, so I have the opportunity to go for that push if I want to.
Friends, let us skirmish.
I end up just selling the energy booster because I'm thinking all I want right now is a moon shard. I'm just going moon shard now. I think because my lifesteal already has an assault cuirass, it's just not worth getting. So that's my next go-to. So I see a fight starting to break out, bottom, and they end up getting the Wind Ranger. So I walk up this high ground, which is really risky. I take the racks, but I get away with it. I don't go for that guy because there's a Terrorblade right behind him.
Now for the old razzle dazzle.
I put another mine in Roche, and I tell the team who's like diving mid right now that the Pudge just bought back, so let's just back to Roche. Like, let's try to finish this up like the right way, I guess. So I tell my team, let's go take Roche. And I'm running to get the bounty runes. I should have probably helped them take it. We could have taken it faster. But I prioritized the bounty runes this time.
Friends, let us skirmish.
Yeah, and this top racks I think was really important to winning this game, is to have one lane pushing in. Because I could just sit here now and control this entire area, and they just like can't come out in these two lanes. They ended up having some like decent wards here though. For not being able to come out of their base, like these wards should not be up. Like I should have dewarded them, or Wyvern should have. Put a sentry just out of range. I actually scouts out that they do have a ward here. Venom's just stacking up the... He's got a heart. What the fuck? Alright, so they finally commit down bottom. They jump the Wind Ranger. And I see Lifestealer up here, and I'm like, alright, I'm helping my mans out. I put down the sign. And he ends up taking the racks really fast. And Wyvern gets another great curse, but the Pudge does hook him away. And I'm just going straight for buildings. The Terrorblade, for some reason, just goes right for me. I felt some, I felt personally attacked. I force staff to the low ground, pop down a mine, hex him, blast off just for show. But they actually take they shot Pudge in. That's so funny looking. Wind Ranger ends up having buyback, and I'm telling my team, please, let's just take Megas. The Wind Ranger comes and she has the Invis talent, so I end up just hexing her, but oh, I guess she just dies. I think that's the game. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope the audio and everything's okay with this. Let's pray and hope. But yeah, this was Techies at, you know, high 6K, 7K level. This account 7220. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you got something out of that. You enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.